Okay. So can you please tell me what steps of the DNA-seq analysis we have done till yesterday? Can anybody please revise it or please tell me about it? Okay, QC check. We haven't done the quality check. We just have gone through the workflow of the DNSEC analysis. And then we just have talked about the SRA database from where we can download the raw data. Like people who are performing the experiment, yes, data acquisition. So that we have checked it. So today we are going to go for a QC check. Obviously, yes, quality check. And then first of all, we are going to deal with the data downloading part. Okay, yesterday we just have got introduced to the SRA database, and today we will be exactly downloading the data. Okay, so for that reason, as I have told you, if you're having a paired in data, just give me a second. I'll share my screen. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Um, okay. So, yesterday only I have given you some IDs for which we are going to download the data. We have chosen one smaller data just to run the pipeline quickly and easily. So that's why we are having this particular link with us. I have pasted this link yesterday also in the chat box. Here also I'm pasting it because this data we are going to download. Okay. So now here you can see we are having this, we have choose this data for further DNA-seq pipeline. I hope you might have read about this data. If any doubts are there, you can still ask me. And now here you can see the size also we are having the 187.8 MB and we are having it as a paired in data means two files should be downloaded. Now, actually, what happens whenever you are referring the paired in data? So, the SRA will do what it will do actually. They will combine both of the files, like they will combine forward and reverse sequenced file, the data, and then they will just give you one output file as an raw data. Okay, but this should not be the case because for the paired in data, we have to run the separate commands and there we have to provide the forward file and the reverse file separately in the options. Okay, so in such cases, we will require the two input files, and as this SRA will only give you one file, so you have to follow a lot of steps to separate out those data. Okay, and it's bit tedious process to separate out the forward and the reverse file. So because of that reason, if you are choosing the single end data, you can directly download it from this SRA database. But if you are choosing this paired end data, there is one more database like ENA database. So from the for the paired in data, try to download the data from ENA database only. If you're going for a single end data, go for the ENA database only, make it habitual only. Okay. So now how you're going to download it from the ENA now? So here we are having the run ID with us, right? So I'm just going to copy this run ID from here and let's try to open the ENA database. Okay, it's standing for the European Nucleotide Archive. This is how the ENA database homepage actually looks like. This is used to download the raw data only, okay, for our purpose. So now here what you can do, as you're having the accession ID with you, so you can provide your accession ID if you're having the search terms like maybe protein names, or if you're having any another search terms over there, that you can provide it. Okay, so in the second search box, I'm going to provide my ID for the data and I'm going to view it. Sorry, do you mean if it is paired in download from ENA? Yes, exactly. If you're having the single end data, you can download it from SRA or ENA. Both will work. Yes. So now here you can see for this run ID, the same information which you are having in the SRA database, you are having the organism name, you are having the instrument name, platforms and all, read count, whole general introduction is being provided for that, but or the summary is provided for that ID here in the ENA also. Then here you are having the files for that, right? You are having sample accession ID. IDs are obviously, these are the identifiers, unique identifiers for your sample, unique identifiers for your experiment if you want to get the details about it, right? So that IDs are also being provided. And this is what our accession ID. Now, if you will see here, let me show you in the SRA how the data will look like. So here, if you want to download it from SRA, here directly you are having the fast or the fast queue download option. If you're clicking on it, so click on the fast queue and directly your file will be downloaded, but just one file will be there, right? But now in the ENA, you can see you are having the two files over here, right? So here you can download this two files. So now again, you can download it from the website also directly. If you are clicking on this ID, it will be getting started to download it. But what will happen, like if any network issues are there or maybe any interruption is there, so your data will be not downloaded properly. Okay, so maybe it can corrupt also in between. So that's why what you can do is, whenever you are downloading the larger files, like if you're downloading this raw data, or maybe if you're downloading the reference genomes or the GTF files, so for such larger files, try to use the WSL. Okay, so how you can use the WSL to download the data. So here I'm going to select this files from here, which I'm going to download it. Maybe I have shared the ID with you, right? Or maybe I will share this experiment ID with you for this entry. You can try to open the ENA database, and this data we are going to download right now. Okay, so open the ENA database and there you can provide this run ID. So now how to download it with the help of WSL. Try to open this page first of all in the ENA, open this entry and let me know whenever it will be done so that I can tell you the command. How many people are there? Okay, 3. Okay. Ajisha ma'am, is it done from your side? Janvi ma'am?
We have to give this
ID in that.
yeah, ID in that accession number, right?
Yes.
And open it. Search. Yeah, done, man.
Okay. So now here, how we are going to download it. So first of all, copy this, like right click on this particular first ID, which is _1. Okay. _1 is representing this is the data from the forward direction. Okay. Forward file. _2 is representing it's a reverse file. Okay. So try to copy the link for the forward file first of all. On that ID, right click once and copy the link address. Okay, copy the link address. And yesterday we have created one DNSSEC folder. So from that folder, just give me a second, I'll also open it. So from this particular folder, you have to open the WSL. Okay, and now here, yesterday, if you remember, we have created one pipeline also. So I will suggest you to first of all write down the commands in that pipeline only and then try to copy paste it here. If you're running the commands directly from here, maybe if some mistakes are there, then your commands will be run automatically for another sample. So try to edit the things here in the notepad. So here I'm having this link with me. I'll paste it here. But first of all, whenever you want to download the data, you have to use the command as wget. Okay. And this -c option we are using just not to interrupt the data, even though your system got shut down, or maybe if some interruptions are there, but your data will be downloaded properly only. Okay. So this is what the first command we have generated for the forward file. Try to copy the link for the reverse file also from here. Again, right click on that ID, copy the link address. Again, you can use the same command here, wget -c and provide that link, FTP link. Okay. Now let's try to run this command. Let's download these files first of all into your system so that we can move for the next step. I'll copy this command from here. I'll paste it in the WSL. Okay, maybe I'm sharing this command also with you. Second command also I'm sharing it. So download this data, download this files. It will take bit time. And let me know whenever your raw data will be also downloaded. Okay, let me know that part also.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm not able to copy it to the WSL. Paste. Excuse me.
Uh, right click once only. With the help of right
Yeah.
click only in the WSL, you can copy and paste it. If you are still facing the issue, you can start your screen share so that I'll try to handle your system.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll share the screen.
Okay. Okay. Uh, in the notepad, use Control C to copy that command. Control C. Yeah. Minimize it. And now right click once here.
I'm doing it. It's not copy. I'm doing both.
Okay. Just give me a minute, ma'am. I'm just requesting you the remote control.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So first and foremost thing is that, let me just close this terminal. Everybody just try to understand these things whenever you are running the pipeline or whenever you are creating the folders, there should not be
This
any
one.
spaces in between the names. So let's rename it. Try to like rename it by underscore we can use. Where is it? Just give me a minute. Just a second. Ma'am, try to remove the space in the engine recording folder.
This one.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
This one.
Yeah, open the DNSEC folder.
I'll give WSL.
Yes. Open the WSL from here now.
Cop-
What is section?
Yeah. Now it's
Okay.
now
Yeah,
it's possible.
it's done. Okay, okay, fine, fine.
Now after
Done it?
okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Are there any another issues? Anybody else? Yes, sir. Is the data is downloaded from your side? Janvi, ma'am. Okay, both of the data you have downloaded? Okay, okay, fine, fine. In progress. Yeah, it will take bit time. Let me check mine also. Okay, mine also the forward file is getting downloaded. Okay, today Today we'll try to download the data into our system, raw data plus your reference files, and we will go for the QC file. Because as for the quality check, we have to have this raw data with us. So that's why let's download it and then we will move to the next step. Let's do it one by one. Maybe I can open the another terminal and let's run the second command. From the same folder, uh, I think I should open it from raw data and I just have opened it from the another one. Okay, I'll do it in the raw data. Okay, let it down. Yes, you can see my forward file is downloaded. It's 100% now. So what I can do is from this previous folder, like from the DNSSEC, I'm just moving it to the raw data. Okay. So now till the second file is also getting downloaded, what we can do is we'll try to check the quality of the forward file, okay? As our one file is downloaded, instead of stopping it here or stucking it here only, what we can do is we will try to uh, do the quality check for the first file, okay? Let the second terminal to be open only where your data is downloading. Do not close it, otherwise your process will be interrupted. Now let's try to go for a next command. And yes, we are going to download the reference genome file also. And as reference genome, and this reference genome we are having as CHR chromosome number 17 only. Let's check it out first of all. So as we know that this particular data we are having for a TP53 gene, right? So let's check it out. TP53 gene is present on whichever the chromosome. That chromosome only we will take it as a reference genome. So TP53, I will copy it from here. And in the NCBI database, you can check it, or maybe you can just go for, you can just type it on the Google also and you can check it out. TP53 gene database, search for it. For the Homo sapiens only. Okay, if you will see here the chromosomal location we are having as a CHR17. Okay, so we are going to download this chromosome number 17 as a, yes, exactly. We are going to download this chromosome number 17 as a reference genome. So what you can do is you can use this NCBI also to download this chromosome number 17, or else we are having the UCSC database also. Do you guys remember the UCSC database? I have told you the how to download the data from the UCSC also. Do you remember that? Can anybody please tell me? Yes. Okay, so can you please tell me, or maybe you can paste the link for that data in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and you can tell me how we can download the data only for chromosome number 17. Yes, anybody? Using table browser. Okay, you can use table browser also. You can use download section also for that, right? So here I will go to the downloads, because in the table browser, you can directly download the files. You will be not having the link to copy it, right? So that's why from here also you can download it. You will be able to get the link and you can download it through the WSL instead of downloading it from the database directly. So click on the download, then genome data. Now here we are going for a human genome. So click on the human genome. Assembly will be December 2013. And here we are having the sequence data by chromosome, right? So we are going to click on that. And as we are focusing on the chromosome number 17, you can just search for your file and see here you are having that link chr17fa.gz, right? Right click on that link, copy that link address, and again the same command wget-c. Is that clear till here? Maybe I will just share this command with you also. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, both of my data are downloaded. What I can do is I'll download this reference genome also right now. And as this chromosome number 17 is not two-way larger, so it will also get downloaded in 2 to 3 minutes only. So download this chromosome number 17, generate the commands by your own, even though I'm sharing it with you, but try to create the commands by your own only. Okay, mine data is downloaded. Reference file and to sample or forward or reverse sample. Let me know your confirmations also in the chat box whenever it will be done, whenever 3 of the files will be downloaded into your system. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Okay then. So now here you can see after downloading these files, maybe you are having a multiple samples, that is also totally fine. Okay, you can run your commands. You just have to add the file names for that. But right now you can see here we are having the files which are having a .gz extension, isn't it? So can you please tell me what is this gz file or what is this .gz extension? If I will show you here only in the WSL. If I'll type it here as ls, what this .gz is interpreting. It is indicating that our files are present in a compressed format. Okay, whenever you are downloading the larger files from the databases or from any website, so it will be actually coming in a compressed format. Here you are just having a .gz extension. Sometimes you may have only zip extension or TGZ, such kind of extensions also can come over there. So you just have to find out the command by which you can extract this data. Okay, maybe you can just extract it with the help of GUI also. You just have to click on the file, right click and extract all. Likewise also you can do it, but with the help of commands also you can extract this data. Do you remember these commands we have performed in the Linux? I hope I have told you these commands. Anybody remembers? We are going to perform now uncompression of the data. Okay, so if you're having a .gz extension, you have to uncompress that data with the help of gunzip command, okay, or gunzip, whatever you want to say. So you can use this command gunzip, and then you just have to provide your file names. So file names we are having as this. These are the file names. If you will check it out here also in the WSL, the same file names are there, right? So you just have to provide this file names. Again, gunzip. Provide your second file name. Okay, and you can extract the data for those chr17.fa.gz also. Okay, either you can use this command or else you can use shortcut also over here, one shortcut, and that is what? Gunzip space star.gz. Means whichever the files are present, just take all those gz files and extract them all. So it will take one by one all the files and it will extract it. Okay, so it's totally your choice. Maybe if you want to run it separately for each of the file, or you want to run it directly with the help of the star.gz. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So I'll copy this command. Maybe you can run it separately also. I'm just pasting these commands in the chat box. Okay, and let's try to run the last command, that is gunzip star.gz, and make sure you are opening the WSL from that folder where your this input files are present. Okay, and enter it. Now let it extract. It will take again bit time. You can see the files are FastQ files are getting generated, right? Okay, my extraction part is done. Let me know from your side also. Okay, okay. Now we are having the raw data with us. We have downloaded the reference genome also. So now, can you please tell me what can be the next step? We are having the raw data or the input files with us. Now what we can do? Quality check we are going to do, right? So here the second step which we are going to do is we are going to check the quality of the raw data by using which tool? Yes, exactly, quality check. So checking the quality of the raw data. Obviously, for the genome file, we are not going to check the quality, only the raw data we are going to use to do the quality check. But by using which tool? Do you remember the tool name? Anybody? Yes, fast QC. So that then what you can do in your pipeline, you can write down the description for the tools also. Maybe if you want to write it down, if you want to make one proper pipeline for yourself, so you can write down the tools description also over there. Okay, so now let's try to generate the command. Obviously each and every tool we are installing it through the WSL. So these are all the command lines tool, right? Means you have to run the commands only to generate the output. So let's try to generate the command for this fast QC. And do you guys know how we can generate the commands, from where we can like understand that concept? How we can generate the command? Anybody? See, for the quality check, I have to use this fast QC right now, isn't it? So we have installed this fast QC into your system. So how we can use that fast QC tool to check this quality? How you're going to check it? So we have to open the manual for that, right? Because in the manual only, yes, fast QC space hyphen hyphen help. Because in that manual only the description for each and every option is also being provided, and how to use that tool, that things are also being mentioned there, right? So let me first of all write it down. So this fast QC tool, if you haven't installed it in your system yet, so you can use the command as sudo apt-get install fast QC. And then you can just open the manual for that. Let's try to open the manual and let's try to generate the command for the fast QC now. So I will use fast QC space.
Uh, if we
Yes.
want to check if it's installed, we'll just type fast QC hyphen help or else.
Okay, tools manual can be opened from, you can either provide tool name, otherwise tool name space hyphen h can also
Okay.
work. Hyphen hyphen help can also work. You have to try 2 to 3 options for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So fast QC, if you will just type the fast QC, the tools logo will open. Okay. So we have to use here hyphen hyphen help to open the help file for that. Now you can see the manual is getting opened. And now see, we are going to use the basic, we are going to use it for a basic use only, right? So here you can see the synopsis or the usage for your tool is being provided. So you have to call the tool fastqc first of all. So whenever you are using any command line tools which you have installed into your system or the through the WSL, so at that time, first of all, you have to call the tools. You have to tell to the WSL that we want to use this tool. So that's why first of all, call the tool, and then you have to use a different options. So here, whatever the file count you are having, maybe here you are having multiple samples. Like you are having this samples, again you're having 15 files, right? So you can provide that file names in that command. Sequence file 1, sequence file 2 name, sequence file 3 name. Likewise, you have to provide the file names, but make sure you are providing the file names properly, okay, which are shown here likewise. So this is how you can use the general fast QC here. If you want to generate the output directory, or if any another options also you want to use it. So here you can see you are having the another options also. Maybe if you want to use hyphen hyphen no filter, you are having that option, and here you are having the description. So you can read the description, and whatever the things you want to apply, you can apply. Here if you want to apply the threads, maybe if you are having a larger file with you, so if you want to use the threads for that, so you can use the number of threads also with the help of hyphen t option. Okay, so just read about these options. No need to run all the, like, no need to use actually different options for the fast QC. We are just going to run the basic command which I have told you. So how you can use it? So you just have to call first of all fastqc tool and then provide your file name. Okay. So file name as of now we are having it as till the fastq because we have extracted the data. And now if you will see here, if I will do ls, you're not having any .gz extension, right? So you can just provide the file name directly. Then you can use fastqc. Second is reverse file, which will be having underscore 2, right? So this is how you can run the command. Or maybe again, if you want to use the shortcut, you can use fastqc. Maybe if you are having multiple files, star dot. Now, what extension should I give? If I want to run the fastqc for these two files, then which extension shall I use here? Fastq. Yes, because here also, if you will see in the WSL, these two files are having this .fastq extension only in common, right? So this you can provide it, and for obviously this genome file will be required for the alignment purpose. Till that step, we are not going to use it. Okay, so star.fastq. Again, if you want to use these two commands, you can use them also. If you want to use this one command, that's also your choice. Totally your choice. So I'm just pasting these commands also in the chat box just for your reference, but try to create your own commands. Okay, let me just try to copy the last command and let me run it. Okay, it is checking the quality of my forward file. Okay, run it into your systems also and let me know how many output files are getting generated by this fastqc. Okay, give me 2 minutes till this is generating the results. I'll be back. Okay, you can see for both of my files, the quality check step has been done. Let me know from your side if any errors are coming, if you're facing any issues. Please let me know in the chat box. No errors. Okay, okay. How many output files you're getting it after running this step? Janvi ma'am, how many files you have got? Okay, four. Four. Okay, for the two samples, you are having the four output files. Now I will tell you the thing. So basically here only if you will do ls. Previously you were just having the three files. One is this uh, underscore 2 dot fastq, underscore 1 dot fastq, and chr17 dot fa, right? But right now for underscore 1, the two files are being generated. One is zip file and one is HTML. For the underscore 2 also, two files are generated, right? Means whenever here also you can just see it in your folder also. So let me just try to change the view of it so that you will be able to see it properly. Yes, I hope you are able to see it. So basically, for one sample, the two output files are getting generated, right? Whenever you will run the FastQC tool, it will generate two files. One is zip, one is HTML. Now, what are those files actually? So basically, whatever the reports are being generated by the FastQC tool, this will be in a graphical representation, okay? And that graphical representation view you can see in this HTML file. You can visualize your results and you can interpret the results also over here. But here in the zip file, whatever the graphical representation is being provided, the summary report for that representation will be provided to you in the zip file. Okay, so you can just check that out also. That zip file also you can extract it and you can just check out the results also later on. Okay, that is what you can do after the session. Now here, let's try to open this HTML file and let's interpret the results, how our data quality actually looks like, raw data quality actually looks like. So now I will open the HTML file for the forward file underscore one. Okay. If you are not able to understand this ERR and all, you can change the file names also. It's totally up to your choice. Okay. So let's open this HTML and it will be directly open into your browser. Okay, let me just try to, yeah, increase the font size. Now here you can see this is how the FastQC tool is generating the report. It is generating the results. Now here you can see in the left hand side, you are having the 10 different bullet points, right? 10 different parameters. So basically FastQC will work or it will give you the quality check in terms of this 10 important parameters. Basic statistics, per sequence quality scores, per base sequence content, per sequence GC content, per base N content, sequence length distribution, sequence duplication levels, overrepresented sequence, and the adapter content. But here, even though this 10 different parameters are being provided, but for the DNA sake, we usually just consider the three parameters. Okay, and these three important parameters are this per base sequence quality. I will write it down here in this uh, pipeline also. We are just going to focus on the three most important parameters over there. That should be checked. And what are those parameters? First is this per base sequence quality. Then second most important parameter is this overrepresented sequence and this adapter content. So these are the three most important parameters. So for the another parameters, if your quality of the data is not good, but still you can just proceed with the data analysis part. Okay. But for this three parameters, you shouldn't have any of the cross mark. Now, how you are going to check for this parameters whether you are having a good quality or not? So here you can see for some parameters, some green colored tick mark is being provided. For some parameters, red cross mark is there, and for some parameters, some yellow exclamation mark is there. Means now green color is interpreting what? It is interpreting this parameter is having like fast QC, or you can see your quality for that parameter is good. Okay, per base sequence quality data is also good. You're having a good quality basis over there, so that's why you can proceed with the data. Your quality is good. Okay, if you're having the red cross mark, means what? Your quality of the data for that particular parameters is not good. You cannot proceed with the data further with that red cross mark. Okay, then if yellow exclamation mark is there, means your quality of the data is moderate. You can still proceed with the data analysis part. So whenever you will be having the red cross mark, so you have to trim the data. And if you are having a green check mark for this particular parameters, so you can proceed with the data, obviously, right? So this is how we are going to, like, even though only we are having three most important parameters, the second one and the last two parameters, but still we are going to discuss about each and every parameter in detail tomorrow. Okay, so till here, if anybody is having any kind of doubts, you can ask me now. So generate this quality report. Okay, and read about this parameters also. And if any doubts will be there, we are obviously this report we are going to discuss tomorrow. Okay, so that's it for today from my side. Let's meet tomorrow for the next part.